What's going on, people? In this video, I'll be breaking down the evolution of Lil Wayne's Freeform Dreadlocks, part 4. This is the last installment. This is like a movie, bro. Like in length, it's really long because I'm breaking down like 2 decades of hair growth. So, 2018, part 3 of me breaking this down. I mentioned that Lil Wayne, he dyed all his strands of his hair to the point where he started dyeing even the scalp. This is the scalp right here. He started dyeing the scalp. I don't know what reason he has or he had or whatever. Maybe that's what looked cool to him. By the looks of it, in 2019, the hair takes a turn, and the turn is not pretty. It's not pretty. Maybe it was pretty for him. I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The way it looks, bro, it looks like homie's like is sick. Like, not mentally, but his health. So it looks like his hair is sick also. But then let me just break down what I see. His hair is thicker at the bottom. So since he cut it in 2014, 2015, he cut it because it was really long. He was reaching his upper abs of his body. Now the growth is it started again because he didn't cut off his whole dreadlocks. So now at the tips of his hair, it's much thicker than at the locks. So now by 2019, he has new growth. By new growth, I mean new baby locks that are forming on top of the existing locks that you already have. Not on top of as in specifically on top, like as in next to it. And here's an example. If I can find it. Here, I don't know if this is apparent. Let me try and find another one. Here's another one. That's really thin compared to the rest of my locks. So that is new hair growth, new baby locks. So at this stage, his hair, but the scalp is an afro. So when it's an afro, it's bound to wrap onto each other and start forming locks because you're not manipulating it, you're letting it grow on its own, and it's bound to form locks. That's the OG way of getting freeform locks. 2019, new hair growth, thin locks, which are baby locks, thick locks, which are like, it's called them father locks because father or mother locks, you feel me? Because let's call it the parents, bro. The parents are longer, children smaller. 2020, his hair starts changing color. The original color was blonde, but now the hair seems like it could be sun rays, it could be just friction and touching it and rubbing onto it and bathing and whatever, just living life. Those things can impact the hair texture and the color, especially if the person goes to like the ocean and swims in salt water and sunbathes. Normally that's how your hair gets changes color. So by 2020, he still has an afro. Here at the bottom, the locks are really long now. They reach the chest. One of his locks is really dark. It could be dyed. Who knows? Maybe dyed one lock black. So since he started dyeing his hair, even at the root, so now the black hair, his original hair color, is starting to show underneath here. And another thing I'm noticing is that the hair doesn't look like it's bleached, like I was suggesting, that your hair can get exposed to like salt water and the sun rays could actually affect it and change its color. what it looks like is that the hair is going back to its original state. It looks like it's transforming back into the hair texture, his original hair texture, because it's no longer like blonde. Now it looks like it's stripes. It looks like a cheetah. It's not just blonde. It has patches that are black, well, which actually looks cool. 2021, his hair starts getting thinner and thinner. It looks like he's losing hair, either losing hair or hair breakage. Hair breakage occurs when you touch your hair a lot and you manipulate the structure, the root. Like this part, like I said, you should never manipulate it, especially dyeing it. This should be sacred. It should be really respected. It's like the root of a flower, of a tree. It starts at the root. It's like, as me as a human being, all my problems start within. So I can't be looking at the world for answers. I have to look within in order to fix outside. Just like everything we see outside, it all comes from within, because everything that we see, the buildings, the bottle of water, it's from the mind. It's from within. So everything we see is from within. So it starts within if you want to change your life or become better. So it looks like he's losing hair. I don't want to say it's because he's unhealthy. Who knows, man? It could be that, because it's either you're unhealthy or, like I said, it's hair breakage. My suggestion is that the guy is unhealthy. The hair underneath that's black now gets more and more black. There's new hair growth, so he has an afro underneath now. He has an afro underneath. The hair is long. Some of the strands, they reach the shoulder. Some of the strands, they reach the chest, which is odd, because if you start growing your hair at the same time, the length of it is most likely gonna be the same, like in terms of height. But then if you have other locks which the same maturity of locks, but the other one is longer and the other one is smaller, I don't understand that. Maybe the other one was cut or what, who knows. So by 2022, he starts losing even more hair, bro. This is no exaggeration. Like before, in 2019, 2020, his hair was really vibrant. The locks were thick, they were powerful, man. It was like a crown. But now it just looks like the crown is fading, per se. This part of his hair, of his scalp, it has just only baby locks. Only. All the other thick locks are gone. Literally gone, bro. So this part here, his bald spot, the hair is missing, which looks insane. I don't know why he didn't cut his hair. I guess he's holding on into his dreadlocks. Man, who knows? By 2023, the rest of his scalp is now back to being black. It's no longer blonde. So maybe dyeing your hair doesn't hurt after all. Maybe. Lil Wayne has dreadlocks on the side here. His scalp here, the dreadlocks are missing. He only has hair here. You could say it's a style, but then, bro, if it's a style, then where's the dreadlock that belongs here? It only looks like there are two strands here. And if you look at 2022 and 2023, in 2022 there was no hair here. There was only like these small kind of strands like this, which comes from new growth. But then in 2023, there's only one long strand, which looks like it was implanted. So now, homie is desperate now. 2024 gets even more desperate. Remember how I said there was no hair here, and how the locks, they were somewhat identical because of how he started with this journey. Now, all of a sudden, the locks are no longer long. They don't reach the thing, the shoulders. You get locks here that only reach his eye, just like mine here. Then you get locks at the back that reach like here, just below the shoulder, which is strange, which is really, really strange. So I'm gonna call it how it is. The guy implanted dreadlocks from other people that had grown dreadlocks, because when you look at the dreadlocks here in front of his head, his head, scalp, whatever. If you look at my head, there's a lot of dreadlocks here, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine 1, 2, 3, 4. But before that, I just wonder what happened. He lost the dreadlocks because of hair breakage or because he's sick. Then after losing it, he implanted dreadlocks on top of his existing dreadlocks. And you can tell the difference because the new installed dreadlocks, they're much thicker than his original dreadlocks. So that's my final point. Yeah, I want to say shout out, thank you for listening, peace.